Hey, what's up, everyone? Entrywise here, and welcome to Entrywise's monthly log for February. This is gonna be a short month, and sadly, we got a short list here as well. But before that, I want to say that the January log was never really supposed to come out like in the middle of February. That log took me a whole bunch of retries trying to figure out how I wanted this to go, this video. After I got that figured out, this one was actually much easier to do now that I have the basic structure of how I want this. So these hopefully will be coming out in the beginning of each month, targeting like the first Friday. And so yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Starting with the games that I've completed. Those will be GTA Vice City and GTA San Andreas. So Vice City was an interesting game. Tommy Vercetti, the first voiced character and main character in GTA, and dude was a maniac. That's really all I can say. I mean, in the beginning of the story, they made it clear that they were releasing this dude from jail and setting him free in Vice City so he could take over for them. And well, he did just that, and then some. The world of Vice City being so vibrant and colorful, it still, to this day, it makes me excited for GTA 6, you know, with modern hardware, seeing how they're going to do it, you know, all the neon signs and stuff, the atmosphere, the coloring. I'm actually really super excited for that, you know, if we ever get another fucking trailer. Jeez. This game, like with GTA 3, suffers from the slippery driving handling with all the vehicles, except the bikes. The bikes were probably my favorite because they were easier to handle, you know, except for the fact that, you know, one love tap on a corner and you're set flying. But aside from that, there actually was a lot more rounded turns, so it wasn't like a bunch of 90-degree turns where I gotta brake and then turn, or, you know, try and drift, because drifting's fun. But all in all, it was a really good game. Yeah, even the definitive edition of it. Now, GTA San Andreas, that game blew me away. For the record, back on PS2, I've only ever played in Los Santos. I've never made it past Los Santos in the story. Usually what ended up happening is I play as much as I can. Always forgot to save the game because you had to manually go to a save point and save it, and I never bought a house besides you know, the base house in the game, so I ended up having to restart. So for me, visiting San Fierno and Las Venturas, that was a new experience to me, and I was always confused on why CJ was like the most popular GTA character. Me only ever playing through Los Santos, I thought he was just another, you know, gangster criminal like in the other two games, like just someone who does crimes for money. But yeah, after, you know, venturing past Los Santos, really I now understand why he's so popular. Even the fact I didn't even realize that this game was huge like that. But San Fierno and Las Venturas, those were like two separate games worth of content. And then watching CJ, like his mental change throughout this, it was really enjoyable. He's a real grounded character, surprisingly, considering all the crazy shit he did in the game. And so in the last log, I know I did say that I thought Vice City was the best looking game. But, you know, once I hit Las Venturas, I think I might have to walk that one back, because that place was beautiful. Even after being in the game, like, I mostly just, you know, drive around and stuff, just specifically in Las Venturas, because I was really more focused on trying to beat the game in a timely manner. I figured, hey, I might as well just drive around and take a second look at the places. San Fierno and Las Venturas. God, that place is beautiful, man. I'm actually really sad now that GTA 5 only focused on Los Santos, but at the same time, you know, I understand. It was way more expanded and stuff, and then also it was PS3 at the time, so they probably couldn't fit that much in there stories-wise. The side characters in this game were also pretty enjoyable. My favorite being Woozie. Woozie was really funny. And I was so glad that in Las Venturas we were basically partners in the game. The missions I did work with him and stuff. There was no betrayal or anything. It was really fun. All in all, that is the end of the original trilogy. And geez, that was actually really great ending. Even talking about it right now, I kind of want to go back and play San Andreas. Just drive around Las Venturas again. Next, we have the games that I'm currently playing. For single player, we have Frontier Hunter, Urza's Wheel of Fortune, and Avowed. Last month, I said I only played like 10 minutes of this game, and that really stayed true for most of February, as I prioritized playing San Andreas. Well, I really didn't prioritize it, but I just really wanted to play that one more than anything else. But now, after beating that and actually sinking time into this game, I have about like 10 hours now. The game is actually really enjoyable. Combat's fun. You got like 3 different characters. They each have their own weapons and their own combos that you can find in the world and unlock. So it's always a fun mix of finding who's better for what in each situation. Like I said, it's a Metroidvania, so there's a lot of backtracking. I've been through, I think, like 4 levels now. I don't know how much is left in this game, but I'm really enjoying it, and I really don't plan on putting it down anytime soon. The next game is Avowed. I've been excited for this game since it was first announced. I think it was like in 2020. With Elder Scrolls 6 coming, who knows when, you know, that's even further beyond than GTA 6. Yeah, I've been wanting to play something other than Skyrim for, you know, the 500th time. You know, after a while, I eventually got around to actually beating the story in the game. You know, I've modded the game to hell and back. You know, I want something different. Starfield didn't get scratch that itch. Well, obviously it was futuristic, but I guess I kind of grew out of Bethesda games, maybe. So I'm really hoping Elder Scrolls 6 changes anything. But that's besides the point. This was made by Obsidian, people who made, it was the Outer Worlds, but more famously known for making Fallout New Vegas, everyone's favorite Fallout, which I actually haven't played. I actually really haven't played Fallout in general, so yeah, I should probably get to that soon. I know this game had a lot of commotion, a lot of hate. I think it was for something a dev said or whatever, but I really don't pay attention to it. I watched the gameplay, all the gameplay that was released before it launched. I liked what I saw, and so I played the game. Now, I'm playing it on Game Pass because it's cheaper, and I've been having a blast, you know? I'm only like a couple hours in the game. I'm running a mage build, because I like magic. I mean, I liked magic in Skyrim, even though I know bows and being sneaky was just way better. So far, you know, I really haven't played the story in Bethesda fashion, doing everything but the story, you know, to make sure I'm OP. But I do want to beat this game so I can log it. Who knows? But I don't really see me dropping it anytime soon. I mean, I don't hate the game, so that's just my opinion. And that is it for the single player games. Next, we will move to the live service games, and we got Marvel Rivals, Wuthering Waves, ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, and Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm going to keep this section short because, you know, 3 of the games here I already mentioned last week and nothing much has changed. To keep it brief, for Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero, at this point I've done mostly all the content available right now. Mostly just logging in to do my dailies and then clocking out. I do know they both have a update coming soon-ish, so prepared for that. And then Marvel Rivals, they released The Thing and Human Torch. The Thing being my favorite character to play. I mean, I'm a tank main anyway, so the more tanks the better. And now for what I want to talk about. And it's weird to include this on the currently playing because it literally came out the last day in February, but since it technically is still February, I will add it to this list. That is Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I only have about like 5 hours in the game at the time of writing this script, and I've had a blast so far. I've been waiting for this game since it was announced, and while between the beta and full release, the performance really didn't change. I'm able to hit 60 with my current rig, and then I hit over 100 with frames in on. So I've been having a good time with it. Yeah, visually it still doesn't look all that hot, but at least for stability, I'm not seeing any tremendous drops in frame rate. Aside from performance, I've been having a blast with this game. In Monster Hunter fashion, it is still really fun to experiment with different weapons, although I think for the low rank I'm going to stick to my main, my tried and true, my switch axe. And let me tell you, focus mode in this game was an absolute godsend. I got a lot of attacks that, you know, move in one direction, and so being able to turn the camera and have my character move while I'm mid-attack, it's really like a godsend. I'm so glad that they added to that. I don't like that by default, it's press and hold for focus mode instead of press the toggle. But you can switch the toggle, and that is much needed. Although I do hate the fact that you have to exit out of focus mode in order to sheath your weapon so I can run away and stuff. Because the run button in focus mode is for a focus attack. That's just my little gripe. Honestly, if you have never played Monster Hunter, I would highly recommend this game. I would say probably get it on console. I heard it's not too hot there either, but at least it's stable, you know, and it's probably way cheaper to play through a console than to be humbled by your rig, your PC specs, trying to play this game. And then lastly, we have the games that I plan on playing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting to any of these games really until, you know, I get over my Monster Hunter addiction. But yeah, I'll just keep this list kind of short with mostly the upcoming games for March and not any old games I want to play. So, and those games will be Split Fiction, Xenoblade Chronicles X, the Definitive Edition, AI Limit, and First Berserker Kazan, I think that's how you say it. And that's it for the February log. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and let me know the games you've played and or suggest games to me that you think I might want to play. And I'll see you guys next month. Peace out.